My lung function had been normal until 2010. And at that point, it began to decline very rapidly. I went from having a very busy life with a full-time job and family activities and traveling to being on oxygen 24/7.
Nancy was getting very thin and very frail. We were very concerned that she had very little time left.
Pulmonary fibrosis is a disease where the normal lung is replaced by scar tissue. This interferes with the ability to get oxygen into the blood and also makes the lungs stiff and harder to breathe. We've collected blood samples on over 3,000 individuals who have a family history of pulmonary fibrosis. We hope that this information will lead to a medical therapy for pulmonary fibrosis. Currently, what we have to offer is lung transplantation.
I was on the phone with my daughter as she was driving out of town, and the phone rings, and it was UT Southwestern. So I clicked over, and my coordinator says, "We have lungs for you, and we need you to get to the hospital as quickly as you can." By the time I clicked back over to my daughter, she was in tears and on her way back to Texas because she knew that had to be the call that we'd all been waiting for. When I woke up in the ICU, I was dizzy, but I felt no pain, and that really surprised me. And as I was reaching for my oxygen, the nurse said, "Oh no, don't do that. The doctor doesn't want you to have it. Look at your SATs. You're at 98% without it." And that just floored me. Couldn't believe that 2 days after my transplant, I didn't need oxygen after being tethered to it for months. My donor was a young mom, 26 years old, named Brittany. About a year after my transplant, I received a letter from her mom. She told me all about Brittany. And we decided that we would meet. And a couple months later, we met at the airport. And when I saw Brittany's mom, we hugged each other, and it was the best hug, biggest hug I've ever received or given. Since that first meeting, we've stayed in touch with each other. We've seen each other several times, and our daughters are in each other's weddings, and we've just become a big extended family.
Since the surgery, we're very active. We have lots of family activities. We cook. We have the family over for pool parties.
And we exercise. I do Zumba 3 times a week, and I'm also a certified Zumba instructor. Travel as much as possible. We were so fortunate to be near UT Southwestern. From the first day that we came to clinic, we knew that we were in the right place. Everyone is so warm and helpful, and it's like coming home to family every time we come here. I know that I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for UT Southwestern.